Welcome back to another PC Classic Cars test drive. Today we have the 97 Ford Mustang SVT Cobra. This car has 25,000 original miles and is very, very stock, other than it's got some aftermarket mufflers on it. Wait for this bus or truck to go by. So I've had a bunch of these SN95 cars. I personally prefer the 94 95s due to the fact that it's the last of the 5 liters. And there was some controversy when they switched these cars over to the 4.6s. People didn't really like them all that much. Everyone was just so used to the 5.0s from the Fox bodies, and then again into the 94 95s. And again, personally for me, I've sold a ton of the 94 95 Cobras. It's not until recently where we started getting a lot of these 96, 97, 98 Cobras. And there's a really easy reason why we started diving into these. The 5.0s, the 94s, 95s, they've gotten expensive. These cars are basically the exact same car. They just did a motor swap. When they changed them in 96, they went to the 4.6 instead of the 5 liter. Driving these cars, you wouldn't notice a difference, just your normal everyday driving. The torque curve is a little bit different between the two, but again, it's going to be minimally you're not going to really notice the difference. These cars, regardless if it's a 94 all the way up to a 98, they are great cars. They run and drive fantastic. And the 4.6s, they have plenty of power. It's got enough power for it to do what you want it to do. Right now we're cruising about 65 miles an hour in 4th. Click it over to 5th and you can cruise up to 80, 90, even 100 miles an hour if you want to. Technology on these cars is great. The suspension always feels awesome on them. Steering's nice and easy. And then gotta love the 5-speed. $25,962 miles on this one. Clean Carfax, no accident, no damage ever reported. It is a very, very stock car, other than it's got some mufflers, tires have been changed. Really the only thing wrong with this car is the CD changer is not working, but the factory radio is. Heat and AC blow cold. All your lights, all your gauges, all that stuff's working like it should. As far as the cosmetics go, I for sure know that the driver's side fender has been painted. When you pop the hood, you see the little stickers on the insides of the fenders. You can see some overspray on that little sticker. I have absolutely no idea why it's had a little bit of paint work. Could be for a multitude of reasons. It could have been done back in the day. You just never know. But again, it is a no accident, no damage ever reported car on the Carfax. So could have got a scratch, parking lot thing. You never know. But as far as the overall cosmetics go, paint looks really nice. Glass is all really, really clean. One of the biggest problems that these cars from the 94s all the way up to the 98s that they get is the leather interior. If it's the black or if it's the tan, the leather is notorious for getting really bad cracks. This one is actually really, really clean. Driver's seat has minimal wear. Doesn't look like anyone's ever sat in the back seat. Dash is really nice. Headliner, door panels, carpet, everything is great on the inside of this car. It's actually one of the cleaner of this body style interiors that we've had. You could have got cloth. They had a tan cloth that looked just like this same color, or you had the black cloth as well. Cloth ones are really, really hard to get. When you do get them, you're going to pay up for them because the cloth is a little bit more desirable. But the black with the tan, it looks great. All right, we'll do a little third gear pull here. There's 70, 75. Yeah, these cars do run good. Just people were so used to having the 5-liter for so long, when they switched to the 4.6, they didn't know what really to do. But again, you drive them back to back, you're not going to notice much of a difference. Kick the AC on. Blows nice and cold. You can daily drive these cars if you want to. As far as additional paperwork goes, we do not have the original window sticker, but we have a reproduction window sticker. And then we have the SVT certification as well on this one. Clean title, again, clean Carfax. Miles are true and accurate. They line up on the Carfax. Suspension is all stock style suspension. I don't see anything that's ever been changed. I actually really like the way that these seats fit. I might be a crazy person. I prefer these seats over the predecessors of the Fox bodies. These just have a little bit more support, and they're just, to me, they're a little bit more comfortable. Obviously, you tell that to a Fox body guy like my business partner, he'll tell me that I'm crazy, but I personally would pick one of these over like a Mustang coupe. I'm an interesting dude. I like weird cars that you don't see as much, and it seems like everybody's got a Fox body now, and these are the next up and coming cars, the SN95 cars. Do a little U-turn. Try to not spin out there on the gravel. Okay, get caught speeding today. This is our bumpy road that we take all of our cars down. I always mention in all of our videos. It's doing excellent. No weird rattles, no weird sounds. Inside the car is really, really quiet. Obviously the mufflers have been changed like I mentioned, but it's not too loud. Just has a little bit of an exhaust tone to it. It sounds really good, no drone. Air's blowing really, really nice and cold, and I got it only on level 2. Here, we'll turn it on high. Blower motor has a great volume of air. It's actually too cold, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. And it's not too hot here in Texas yet. It was like 95 yesterday. I think it's supposed to be about the same today. We're getting into that point where we're gonna be triple digits here shortly. But at least it doesn't get too humid up here. You go down a little bit further south, it's like walking around in a rainforest. It's so humid outside. Appreciate y'all stopping in for another test drive video. If there's anything that y'all want to see, please leave me a comment, send me a message. You can call, text me, message me on Facebook, Instagram. Follow us on all of our socials, pcclassiccars.com, PC Classic Cars on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. We have all the main socials. Follow us if you don't. And if there's something else that y'all want to see, please let me know. Thanks again for stopping in. We'll see you guys on the next one.